This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2004 Dodge Ram 2500. That's a 3/4 ton crew cab short bed. It's an SLT, which is cloth. It's a 5.9 liter turbo diesel, 4-wheel drive. Has 171,000 miles on it. It's on a clear title. We purchased it as a theft recovery from an insurance company in Houston. It got here. Obviously, the wheels that were on it were not the wheels that were on it before it got stolen. Probably just rollers to get it off the ground. They probably stole it for the wheels, and they sold the back seat. So we had to replace the back seat, and we had to replace the wheels and tires so it didn't look like clown wheels. So now it's on 285 17s, and it looks a lot better. We do a 2-hour inspection before we even send this thing to detail, and do whatever repairs we need to do, and then we tell you whatever we don't do. In this case, it definitely needed front and rear brake shoes. It needed rotors. It needed hood struts, and it needed a tranny pan seal. It was leaking out of the tranny pan, so when you do that, you do a tranny service. So we did a tranny service. We also did an oil change, got an air filter, 2 new batteries, and this driver front tire is a brand new tire. We had 3 high rubber hand cooks and not a 4th, so we bought this one. So this is a brand new tire. The other 3 are used with anywhere between I'd say 50 and 70% tread. There's some paint chips going on here on the front bumper behind the cattle killer. It's actually a pretty good looking truck, but it's our job to report everything we know, and so I do. Like I said, this is a used tire. The other 3 are used tires. The driver front is a new tire. You can judge for yourself what the tread is. They stole the rear shocks. Those are brand new Pro Comp shocks that we installed. Looks like the rear tires are probably more like 50% tread. That front passenger looks like it's probably say a 70 or 80% tread. Tailgates, look at the pipe on that thing. Obviously there's no cat, no muffler as usual. If you're a diesel guy, you know why. If you want there to be a cat and muffler, you can add it's $325. You can add about $500 to whatever we sell it to you for, and we'll get it done for you. But most people don't want it. There's a ding here, some clear coat peeling. Here's your bed. You have a little light plug over there. Tow package. Sweet truck. Whoever had it before it was stolen took really good care of it. Kind of obvious. This is a little higher tread. So the lowest tread tire is the driver rear. That looks like it's about 60 or 70%. I don't think you need to do anything with any of the tires for another 10,000 miles, but I need to report the news, not make the news. So there you go. 171,799 miles. I'm gonna fire it up, let you listen to it under the hood. This is the fun part with the cattle killer on it, getting into the hood. Like I said, it's got 2 new brand new batteries. When you see these, you always want to look at the bolts and make sure that no one's backed them out. Paint rubbed off, those are fine. That's a new battery. Core support looks good. That's good. That's good. You can see the paint's all original around this, so these fenders haven't been off. I thought it was both batteries, but only one battery. I apologize. Only one battery. The passenger side battery is new. This is the gel cell that came with the truck. Obviously, at some point they had some sort of big stereo on it. We left this cable so that you could do with it what you want. Yikes. It's a big boy. All right. Let's see. There's your passenger front window mirror, going up and down. Let's see. No manual. Not unusual in a 10-year-old vehicle. Usually they don't. It's kind of more rare if they do have a manual than if they don't. Alright. Let's see. That's your passenger rear window. Up and down. Little tear here that I think we had to fill when it came in. I can see a tear here and here. That's a mobile repair guy that comes in and does that. A little bit of a ding right there. I try to find everything I can so that there's no surprises. I don't like surprises. If you guys know what you're buying up front, the right person finds the right car and everyone's happy. That's the beauty of the internet. We don't have to make you buy a car because you're one of only 3 people in a month that walked onto our property and saw it. So we don't have to BS. That's the bottom line of that. If it's got a bad motor, we'll tell you. If it's got a bad tranny, we'll tell you. Well, somebody out there will have a motor or a tranny that will go in the vehicle, and they'll be happy. So there's really no need for any crap. All right, mirror out and in and down. And those look like brand new mirrors, by the way. I think that they probably stole the mirrors too. And those are new, but it wasn't on my list. They look brand new. In fact, they are. They've got to be brand new. Yeah. Just look at our ad and double check. I'm pretty sure. These seats look good. There's a little bit of breakdown in the foam. I can feel it starting like right here. About right there. That's very normal, but it's there. A little indentation right there. Try to be as detailed as I can in these descriptions. It only helps me, and it helps you make a decision. Alright, it's hot, man. I gotta turn the air on. Obviously they stole the radio, but they were nice enough to just unplug it. So if you just wanted a factory radio, you can get one on eBay for 50 bucks. Every time we buy one, we're told that by our customers that they bought a brand new one and that radio is in the junk or left it at Best Buy or something like that. So, my seatbelt on. So we stopped putting radios in because it's kind of silly, kind of waste of time. That says 93 degrees. I'm thinking more like about 98 or 99. If you look that way, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, almost 4. Right over that pole, about 45 miles to the south, is Nogales, where all the trouble is happening, almost Mexico there. And over those mountains right there, that's an 11,000-foot mountain that we could drive to the top of in about 45 minutes. That's Mount Lemmon. So that comes together with that in about an hour, and we get a half an inch to an inch of rain in about 10 seconds, and it's sunny and swampy again. July is not a good month here. There you go. Toe on and off. Turn the air down a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. Me moving forward. I'm going to move it forward, and we're going to try out the 4-wheel drive real quick. Put it neutral. 4 low. There's 4 low. Drive. Yeah, that's definitely 4 low. That would be granny gear. And reverse. Yeah, that's a Dodge in 4 low. Alright, put it neutral again. And we're going to go all the way back to, now we're in 4 high. The shifter feels really good too. That's drive. That's reverse. Perfecto. Alright, neutral. Back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. Alright, it's on a clear title. And you know what else I found? I found a little sticker here. It says, last oil, let's see, next service is at 168.3, and we're at 171.7, and we just did an oil change. So it was past its oil change by about 3,000 miles when it got stolen, and we just did one. So there's where you're at. So this guy was definitely taking care of the truck. That's a good sign. Let's see. All right, it's on a clear title. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Tax is 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is, say, or let's say 3%. Then you're going to pay a total of 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. That's your 3% plus our 2% plus a $250 dock fee. If you come from a state like Alaska where they have a 0% state tax rate, then you're going to pay 2% tax and $250 dock fee. That's their 0 plus our 2. Okay? If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. You deal with your tax man and your motor vehicle fees when it gets to you. Wow, this thing's quick. All right, this thing's got to be chipped. I mean, there's no tuner on this thing, but that thing got up and went, and it went real quick, and it shifted perfectly. So, anyhow, that was a surprise. Let me do that again. That was kind of fun. All right, let me do this one stop and see if we can break them loose here and see how much power we got. This with the air on. There they broke loose. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a neat truck. Anyhow, let's see. So once we receive your wire, we'll notarize the title. We'll send it to you. We'll put scan in a copy of the envelope we mailed it in and the title. You'll have our previous title scanned into your file. You'll have everything that we have. There'll be 70 HD pictures, copy of the title, as much history as we know. Everything that we possibly know will be in it. Nothing is being hidden. Okay? Let's see, what else? Blah, 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 blah. Deposit. Please get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle at wheelkinetics.com, and it'll be yours. Until then, it is for sale. The last thing I say this on every single video. I'm not singling this truck out. This truck is used. There is risk in buying something used. So please, if you're risk averse at all, do not buy anything from us. Okay? We don't want that. We don't want people who aren't dealing in reality buying our vehicles. Okay? There's risk in buying something used, and that risk is that you may have to spend some money to fix it, and there will be no warranty and no one to help you. The Dodge manufacturers, just like Porsche or Jeep or anyone else, put a mile and year limit on their warranty because they don't know what's going to happen at a certain point. If they could put a 200,000 mile warranty on it, they'd sell this thing for $75,000. But they can't, so that's why they don't sell for that. All right? So if they don't know what's going to happen, we don't either. There's no way we can know. They know more than we do. Okay? Cosmetically, it's got a few dings and nicks and some chips and some blah, blah, blah. It's still a pretty good looking truck. Performance-wise, you just live that. That thing runs like crazy. But a week from now, the whole thing could explode in a ball of flames, and you'll have to fix it. Okay? Who knows? It could go forever or a week. We don't know. So please keep that in mind. If you want to buy a new one so you get coddled and get the free bottled water in the loaner car, this truck, Dodge, is probably, I know what it is, it's about $55,000. Okay? That's the reality. Anyway, it's a pretty cool truck to drive, though. Thank you for your time.